Welcome to Instant Discussions.
Yeah.
Yep. I stopped saying the episode numbers last week, and now I can't remember what episode it is.
What a
But it's
dick.
Episode
early
last week
hundreds.
+1 and 2.
Yeah, like-
or something.
No,
Episode
no, just one. Anyway.
304.
No, not even close.
I think
I'm Tony Estrada.
we're 100 and
I'm John.
something. I'm Steffan.
I'm Tony's friend.
Yay.
Des, the fourth funniest blind man that I've ever met.
You met another blind man in
In
the
between
last week?
yep.
Oh,
In between the week.
God damn, we need to hang out more, man. I feel like I'm losing my place among this hierarchy.
It's done. It's done.
So this week we are discussing Black Mirror.
And who picked this?
Yeah, who picked this shit?
I picked this shit. Season 1 of Black Mirror. We're going to discuss episode by episode.
Wow, there's already so much hate from
Can I just say, starting off, it was fucking amazing.
Holy shit!
Like it seems like it'd be like a skit on Mr. Show or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're talking about fucking a pig, and I'm like, whoa, is this a comedy?
Yeah, yeah.
And then you see it's like as serious as House of
It's
Cards.
done so seriously.
Oh my god! It is the combination, and this is gonna sound really stupid, but you need to watch it. It's the log line would be a combination between the Twilight Zone and South Park.
Yeah. It's so much Twilight Zone, and that's when I was hearing this recommended to me. There's so many people on various podcasts saying, you need to watch Black Mirror, you need to watch Black Mirror, and so many of them were just saying it's just like it's like Twilight Zone, but a modern Twilight Zone, and it's British, and they didn't want to give anything away and just watch it.
Yeah.
And then some jerk spoiled it and said the first one involves fucking. He's like, I'm not gonna give anything away, but the first one involves fucking a pig.
To be
That's
fair,
it.
you learned that in the first
I know you
5
learned
minutes.
it quick, but it's still a great reveal when they're showing that the
true.
princess has been captured.
Yeah.
But you know that is
You
fucked
have
up
to.
because the
Have
way
sex with
it's
the pig.
revealed when you're watching it, you're like, okay, like they're terrorists, they're gonna want to bomb something, they're gonna want money,
Yeah.
and then it finally comes out, and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
That's why they immediately saying this is fake, right?
I thought I misheard. I was like, wait, because I was watching this at 5 a.m. and I was like, wait, no, I'm just tired. That's
It's the Twilight Zone episode that they never got to do, never got past the censors. They're always wanting to do. I'm sure Rod Serling kept being like, "Can we do the pig fucking one yet? Or not yet. America's not ready for it yet."
Now, Rod Serling, we
See
know how
here.
much you love that
a
concept.
mere swine being ready to be fucked.
The pig's all smoked.
For your consideration.
So then you've got the added benefit too of because it's a more modern new one. You've also got YouTube.
Oh my
They're saying,
God, yeah.
don't let this get out anywhere.
That's
It's on YouTube.
that was what's amazing about it. Like, if you wanted to do that, that's how you would do
Yeah,
it.
this
Yes.
You would release it on YouTube. You let oh my god, it was so
Yeah.
well written. I couldn't believe how fucking amazing this stupid fucking show was.
Oh, this goddamn fucking show. Like, I was watching this, and it's such a ludicrous concept. Like, you have to fuck a pig, otherwise this princess is gonna die. But that sounds like a very pornographic, like, Super Mario Brothers scenario. Like, you fuck a pig, and Peach gets it. But they write it in such a believable way, and that's the
Yeah.
key.
Yeah.
Believable. Every turn in this episode, you believe that it could plausibly happen.
This is like the West
Yeah.
Wing or House of Cards, but just done with fucking a pig.
Fucking a pig.
And then the whole world's watching it.
Oh my god! And like at first, the public's like, "No, I don't. He shouldn't do it." And then by the end, they're like, "Yes, fuck the pig."
Yeah,
It
as soon as
doesn't
they
matter."
send the finger,
Yeah.
where it's like, all right, just fuck that pig,
It's like,
get
fuck
it
the
over with.
pig. It's fine.
Although that finger ended up pissing me off later. I think that might have been my worst part, at least of this first one.
So
It's
why did
just
it piss you off?
Just because
Because
like
it
they
wasn't
didn't
real?
get the DNA like that quick. Like they didn't
Well, it got
bother
sent
to
the
test
news,
that shit.
The news
Like
station first,
Yeah.
and they're already saying you have to do this by tonight.
Yeah.
So they're
By
on
4
they're on a
o'clock.
time limit already. They're on a time crunch. It gets sent to the news station rather than to anyone that would have known the princess personally. So I think that was also intentional on
or
that
like even
person's part.
fingerprints. Like that's really quick.
Yeah, and I think they could have done that, but they're in too much of a heightened mode that their first priority was trying to fake the pig fucking and trying to figure out that and trying to get the breach, but they didn't. I don't think anyone. I think they overlooked it because of the time crunch.
By the way, I want to give props to the news, the way they covered it, and the way they portrayed
Yes.
the press. Because I'm a journalism guy, and watching the way the press were like, how we need to cover this, but this is like we're being asked not to. I love the believability and the sincerity in that.
Yeah, and because Facebook's already covering it, it's already on the
Yeah.
internet, so it's not like they're keeping a secret for the government. It's already out there, so
Yeah, I think
people are
in
turning
the
away
morning.
from the news.
In the morning, they already had 50,000 views
Yeah,
Right.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like you can't
Yeah.
hide that shit.
So yeah, that was. I think it was very believable with that.
Can I say one thing that was very believable to me?
Yeah.
Is that he's walking down the corridor, and he's like, "Now I got to pop a Viagra," and he walks in, the pig's there, and there's 3 screens, with porn on it. I'm like, that's what you. And then
Yeah, they said they
pigs-
put it in his eye line, so they did everything possible so that he could be able to
So
do this.
good.
Okay, yeah.
Get in a different mental state.
Oh my god.
Like
Now-
now don't go too fast because that could be shown as eagerness.
Oh my god, there was such good writing. Who the fuck wrote that? They need to write so much more.
It was Charlie Brooker, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the creator
What
of
the
the
fuck
show.
is that?
He's,
Charlie Brooker.
I think he did a sitcom a few years ago over there.
Yeah, he's in some stuff.
He's a comedy writer.
It was good, and then they had, I started noticing a lot of actors and actresses from like Downton Abbey and the Hot Fuzz series and all that.
The main actor was from Skyfall as well. So I didn't recognize him because to me they're all just Brits. It's the racism here.
They're all
that's
the
going
same.
through.
I've recognized 0 people.
Yeah, I didn't recognize anyone watching it, but when I was looking it up afterwards,
Don't you watch Downton Abbey?
No.
No,
You fucking uncultured swine.
maybe next time you have a pick, you can pick some Downton Abbey.
I'll come back for that too.
Sing.
So my favorite parts is just the pig fucking and how realistic that
Okay.
whole situation was.
now I'm sure they shot this in a very interesting way. How much of this did they show?
They didn't show any of the
They-
actual penetration.
Okay.
They showed his face,
And then
they showed him getting close to the pig, but they were very smart to cut away as soon as
They just showed reactions of
he
everybody.
like drops his pants, and as he's dropping his pants, they go to reaction shots
show-
of
yeah.
people, and the reaction shots go from the eagerness of like, yeah, he's gonna do it, to the he's doing it,
yeah.
he's actually doing it, and the disgust goes on their face.
I love like the changeover from everyone laughing because they're
Yeah.
drinking beer and they're like excited to see the prime minister fuck
By the
a
way,
pig.
at 4 p.m. they're drinking beer.
yeah,
Because they're
oh,
British.
it's
British.
Yeah, right. Oh,
know, one
Jesus.
thing I
it's 5 a.m.
really-
somewhere, right?
yeah.
Another thing I really loved is that he let the girl go and didn't cut off her finger.
Let it go early.
And when they find out, they're like, let's never tell him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he would go crazy if they did. If he did.
Exactly, like you didn't need to do that.
That thing you just did.
What if the side effect was he enjoyed it and now he fucks pigs like every day?
Oh, I'm sure that's also he probably does. He probably already.
That's
fucked
why
pigs
his
before
wife's-
that, but it's the thing of he's now got to cover that up.
Yeah.
That's why his wife's all pissed at him at the end
Yeah.
behind closed
He's
doors.
like,
It's because like
I
I'm
also
tired of
like
all
that-
this pig fucking.
I also
Okay,
like
I
that they
did
said
not
they
like the
said-
wife. She was being such a cunt. For like your husband has to fuck a pig, you bitch.
Well,
Like,
she's
what the
already
fuck?
going. She's going through the thing where she's already imagining him fucking the pig from the first moment that it's suggested. It's the thought of like, how can I live with that? But then she wants to be supportive of him. She wants to reach out to him and contact him, but then he's ignoring the calls. So now she isn't able to establish that communication with him.
It's like, what me and the pig have is special. You know, we got something here.
So she's also worried when she's not getting that, when he's not answering the calls from her.
But that should
She's
be
still being a bitch.
But that should be understood. I mean,
Oh,
like
yeah.
she was being a huge bitch to him about like it in the very, very first place. So
She was,
him
but-
knowing that he had to do that, he's not
But
going to
then
answer
she
his
wasn't
phone.
able to reconnect. So that's
Well, not until she was able to after the fucking occurred.
After the fucking, yeah.
Here's a question: what do you think they did with
Even
the
not
pig after?
immediately after the fucking
Oh,
because
dude,
he
if they
didn't
didn't eat it,
answer
I would be
after
really sad.
They
like-
hooked it up,
Yeah. They had a roast.
so they ate part
But
of
then
the
you're-
prime minister too.
Yeah, but you're eating this thing. I fucked that bacon. I like that they sedated the pig beforehand too. That was another part that was
yeah.
like
I was like, what if it like
We got
bites his
to-
dick off or
Exactly.
something?
like keep it distracted.
Because they'll eat
sedate
crazy
it.
shit, pigs.
Oh yeah.
They'll
They'll
eat
eat
a
a
body.
dick.
They'll eat a body.
Yeah, I love the fuck out of this episode. It
Yeah.
was everything I could have. I didn't know what this was going in.
So thumbs up.
Thumbs.
Thumbs-
I wish
Oh,
I had
thumbs
thumbs
way up on
All
those.
right.
Yeah.
Uh,
What was the next one?
So let's move on to the next one. Now that we know what we're getting into.
The next
with
one
this.
was about the bicycling. And
Yeah, the bicycling.
the
and
bicycling.
So this one we're in more of a dystopian kind of a different reality than our own, but a heightened version, mocking kind of our own, a Black Mirror, if you will, to our own society. So
Fucking British people.
I really love this episode. Not as much as the first one.
yeah, the first one just only hits it with a bang, but
I think it's unfair for me to judge this episode because there was so much
Oh yeah, that's true.
visualization in
There
this
was-
one. I
was
was
a
like,
it was a lot of dialogue.
I was like, what in the fuck are they? What? Like, I kind of put it together by the end, but I was like, yeah, no, I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, it's a lot of visuals in this one. So you've got the different shows that people are watching, and it's essentially I was kind of thinking about this society where you're watching TV, you've got your social network avatar, and your only thing you do every day is you get your credits, your money by powering the energy that it takes to power all of the televisions and
Yeah.
everything. So you're generating the electricity. That's the only job that there is. That's the main job that there is, aside from cleaning up. If you're unable to do that, then you have to be the person who cleans up after everyone.
What makes you unable to do that? Do you just opt out of it?
Too fat. Yeah,
Yeah, if
you're
not
not
out of
producing enough.
shape.
If you're not producing the minimum that you need to be providing for for
wow.
what you're using.
So that's what that like, and in that time period, that's what they would use disabled people for.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so they'd use them to clean up. Now, I think, blind, you're still able to bicycle ride, and you could get the music that you're listening to.
But then on all those ads, it would just
the
constantly...
ads where you're not looking, that's part of the thing, is that they're saying,
need to watch
you're
the
not
ads.
watching, and
Yeah.
so they turn it off. Yeah, they really didn't factor that in this one, but I guess they would just throw them away.
I'm gonna write to Charlie Brooker and be like, "Hey, I'm curious about this."
Rewrite this episode.
I I
Reshoot
really
it.
liked how realistic I felt that could be.
Yes.
And especially the way that we're so involved with our iPads and
Yes.
phones and
Yeah,
our
and I think
avatars.
we've got the technology for all of that right now. You've got the eye tracker technology, so they could be able to have that monitoring you and monitoring what you're watching.
And it's just a Connect for
Yeah.
Xbox that they use.
Exactly. You just put the Connect on that.
That's terrifying. That's so plausible.
Yeah.
And I love
But
how
it's-
the studio audience is just your avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was just it was so funny. It's like it could so be true.
But what if our American Idol was like that, where you had, you're a great singer, you're not the greatest singer, but you do really good in porn.
Yeah, you'd be a great porn artist.
Actually, I got a semi when I saw her all dressed up and she was like getting choked.
And then like a thumb was being shoved down her throat.
Oh God! Don't say that in front of everybody. That was hot. That was hot though, right?
And so that's the
Well, except for the
tormented
whole
part
tortured
too.
look on her face.
That was the best.
She's sedated. She's drinking cup pliants.
Oh yeah.
They're roofie. They're Bill Cosby syrup that they have to drink. So they so she agreed, but she agreed while she was already under the influence.
Yes.
So the entire time she's going through that, and so the guy who got her into that, he has to be tortured by this now because he's required to watch at least the commercials for the porn that she's in it. And so he's watching her get raped, and it's that torture that he has to go through.
Rape.
Then now he has to. Then he builds up the money again to try to get his message across.
Like in
It
a
looked like he was
super
gonna
short
kill them.
time too, because that
Oh, yeah.
tattoo only lasts 2 weeks.
Yeah,
No,
and
2
it was
months.
Yeah,
Up to 2 months.
Oh, was it 2
Up to
months?
2 months.
Oh, I
so
thought
it
it
wasn't
was 2
super
weeks.
short. It was, yeah, but it was still. I like.
It was
that
still
they
a really
added
short
that
time because it was
to show
supposedly
you the time by showing it fading.
they guessed 12 million would have taken 6 months, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that was like a super short time.
So he pedaled like a crazy little hamster to get his shit.
Well, he was black, and black people,
yes.
As we know.
as we know, are great
Get
at
more
sports.
points. Get more points for bicycling in this society. Is that what you're saying? You're saying in this society, yeah, they get more points. But yeah, the
Basketball.
different thing
Because of
in
the whole
this
because of the whole 3/4 vote, they
Yeah,
get
they
1
got
and 1
that
quarter.
Not
points
swimming.
for
Not
that.
swimming.
Yeah, nothing to do with their genetics at all. A different thing. Anyway,
Not in a racist way.
They hustle.
So did you think he was going to try to kill them though?
I was
Yes.
hoping that he. Okay, the part I didn't like was the ending. I wanted him to just
Yeah.
stab him in the fucking neck.
Well, I'm okay with the ending
Actually-
and the story wise, but I was hoping for him to either kill them, kill himself, because that's the passionate thing that you want to do.
Yeah,
But it got
that's-
so
But
corny
it's
at
the
the
more
end.
kind of torture thing. Like he's now living the better life. He's living in the elite society by going on stage. He's able to send his message. But part of it is, has he given up on it? Because it was just a fleeting moment that he really cared about this girl. Before that, he was content in his normal life.
Yeah.
But now he's got a better status in life. He can just forget that girl. He doesn't have to watch the screens all the time.
I thought, at least when I got to that part of the film, like, yeah, I wanted him to just kill the fuckers. But
Yeah.
when the situation he got put in, he had the choice, and I felt like what he really wanted to do at that point, because the girl was gone.
Yeah, she's gone.
What he really
can't
wanted to
save
do
her.
was to get his message across.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so then he was stuck with and then he was doing it, and he finally got there and finally was able to get his message across, and now he's being offered this thing by the very thing he hates
Yeah,
to
and he
get
becomes
his
part of the
message
machine.
across.
But what are your,
I-
what are
I
your
pre-
options at that point? Is it it's either to kill yourself,
Yeah.
go back to your normal life in running every day, or go,
try to use this video media
yeah,
to
try to spread your message
spread it, yeah.
and get your and be in a better status in life. So
I appreciate
he
the
took the best
irony
option.
behind all the ending stuff, but I just would have rather.
you would have liked it
seen-
more violent. And
Yes.
this sort of thing.
More of
Yeah.
a Shakespearean ending.
I think that's what you're inclined to go towards in this, but I think they yeah, they did have an elevated ending to this.
Whatever, bro.
I appreciated the ending a lot.
Yeah, I thought it was fine for
I
me.
thumbs
still
up?
gave it a thumb up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thumbs
thumbs
up.
up.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to the third one.
Thumbs up, and I didn't even really process the episode.
Yeah.
That's how good it was.
It still had that good, some
Yeah.
good speeches in there.
Wow.
The third one. This was the life, the
redos.
memory, the memory.
Holy crap!
one.
This episode.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
fucking loved this
Oh my
episode
God.
so much.
Thank you.
This one actually, I was just
this
reading
is
that
so
Robert
good.
Downey Jr. is optioning this one to make it into a movie.
Okay, I don't know about that.
That could be no. I think
It could work,
they
but it's an
could.
interesting thing of like,
There'd have to be more.
Like just
but it could do
optioning the
it.
concept?
yeah,
or,
optioning the
okay.
concept for
I don't
it.
think
'Cause-
people would understand it.
Yeah, it would. I don't know. It'd be an interesting.
This
one,
is like the
but-
forefront of fucking technology for us right now, too.
Exactly. It's it's essentially having your Google Glass but built into you because it's recording what you're seeing,
Yeah.
and then
What-
you're able to replay it.
What I liked about this is I've known through my life so many guys and females who could not get over, a boyfriend, girlfriend who just went
Yeah.
insane.
Yes.
And to imagine them with a redo, they would go fucking
Because
crazy.
you're normally
yeah.
just imagining what people are doing.
Yeah.
And so first you get the Tony-esque guy. I don't know how else to describe him. Who was replaying.
Which guy's that?
I don't know. The guy replaying all of his past encounters with women in his
Oh,
mind
that
and
is
just
such a
beat off to
Tony.
them.
Are you talking about the douche guy?
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm just
everybody
saying
hates-
that.
I mean, that's...
I'm
yes.
just saying that one element. If you had a chip in you that remembered all of your memories, and you were alone at night,
That's not the point.
and
You guys would do
That's
that
the
too.
only-
Shut up.
that's the only part I'm talking
I
about.
want to know. In
This is like his key characteristic of his character is that he rewatched his old fucking
You
relationship.
guys wouldn't do that.
I think everybody did that in that society.
I think that's what it is. Was just he was the only guy who was vocal about
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
Yeah.
and so then he gets the label. On
Just
that.
like Tony.
Just like Tony, he's the guy who's vocal about it, and so then he gets the label on it. And everyone's like, "That's that guy who does that thing," and it's like everyone says that thing. So
All
you're,
right, I'll
you're
take
just
that
saying
one.
what we're all thinking.
Yes.
I'll take that one.
Like
He's
every
like, he's
comic
like the
in
guy at the
world.
party who's like, yeah,
Tony,
that's-
really, it's a compliment.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Okay. Another thing, I loved just the beginning, getting into the whole redo, and his torment, and then they went. He's like fucking Sherlock Holmes at the end.
Yeah.
So it just kept on getting better and better.
Yes.
And you have this girl
Yeah.
who you like feel sorry for, but then she's just a lying bitch. Oh god, it was so
It
good.
was so good. Like the characters are multi-dimensional, which you really don't get in a lot of TV.
Oh yeah, they're
Oh, yeah.
really well
Oh
developed. in
man.
this.
Like I like the beginning, the exposition where he's obsessing over like what the boss told him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
We maybe look forward to maybe seeing you later. And he just
Yeah.
obsesses over that.
So partially it's a red herring about the job because it's not really about that. But what
Yeah.
it does show you is how he's obsessing over these replays and
Yeah.
analyzing it so deeply, the little tiniest little thing. And so when you get to the party and he's analyzing the look that she's giving him, analyzing the laugh that she's saying to his
Yeah.
jokes.
But everything he was analyzing, though, I was just like, damn, he's like spot on. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he's spot on.
fucking
But
spot
the
on.
thing is, he could have also been spot on if she just like had a thing for him, but hadn't been romantically involved with him.
Yeah.
Like she could have still had a thing for him and not have had that involvement and not have kept all that. So she, even if she wasn't, didn't have the affair too.
Right.
That stuff that he was noticing all could have been true. So
Yeah.
he could have been wrong in that, and so that's another great point on that. In the end, is that it's like the full payoff for him that he was right.
Can I tell my favorite part?
Yes.
Now I'm thinking about it. After all this shit goes down, and he asks her about the condom, and then he's like, "Show me." I literally like got up off of my bed, and I was like, "Holy shit! Holy shit!" And I
She's
was
like
so-
trying to delete it.
Oh my god!
No!
I literally stood up because I was so excited at that point.
It's so messed up. 'cause
It
It's
is
like,
so. But the thing is, like, you get into arguments with like your significant other all the time, and you're always bringing shit up.
you said this.
Yeah.
No, I said
No, I
this.
didn't. But now when you have this memory thing, it's like you're fucked. Your relationship is fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
That's terrifying.
Oh shit. Yeah. It's so
You get all the
terrifying.
benefits of it, but then you get so much downside.
Mix that with alcohol, and that society is doomed.
Seriously, yeah. Like I can't even.
But
I mean,
then the thing is, if you blackout drunk, then you can replay it.
Yeah, that was so cool.
I don't know if that would be cool.
I don't know.
I know I have.
Well, it's at least the thing would be like, you said this. Oh, you were so wasted last night. And then,
Yeah.
like, let me see.
I don't know if I want to relive those drunken walks through West Hollywood. I don't know.
And the other
You can
nice
delete
thing,
them. You can delete things.
that's the other nice thing is you can delete stuff.
Yeah.
Or maybe if you're a serial killer, you could just kill one person and just replay it.
And just live. Yeah.
Relive it.
Maybe,
it could
yeah.
Save
help.
lives. Yeah. Yeah.
Do anybody else have any favorite parts?
There was that one. This wasn't a favorite part, but something I noticed about the theme is that the douchebag's wife, who didn't have that.
Well, the girl he hooked up with, at least.
Yeah. The girl he hooked up with didn't have that.
And everybody thought she was insane.
But it was ripped out of her too.
Yeah, but she was happy.
Yeah.
She was
liked
happier
it,
than everybody.
which is I think by the end you understand why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that it wasn't ripped out of her.
Well,
Really?
she says that it was.
Yeah,
And she's got the scar.
but she wasn't really distressed like at all about the whole idea of someone having her memories or whatever. So I'm like, she probably
I don't
just
know.
took it out
she's
herself.
I think she's made peace with it, but I don't think she took it out herself. I think it wouldn't have had the crazy scar that it did on that. Unless she took it out in
you
some
can't
crazy
you
fit.
can't see behind your ear.
I believe.
Yeah, they
I
showed
believe her
it.
that she was mugged and she was taken.
Why would they steal her memories?
It was
What are
ripped out
they?
of her.
What are they worth in that society? that
Oh,
they were
if
stealing?
you are a
Japanese-
attractive young girl
If you're a
who's got
Japanese
memories
man-
of you changing and all of
Okay.
that,
And there's some guy that's really horny and likes
It's the
re-looking
new-
at his past memories a
Seriously,
lot.
it's-
and wants to get in your pants.
It's the new vending machine with dirty underwear in it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like that, or
Yeah.
it's like
Times 10.
stealing someone's cell phone that might have naked selfies on it. or
Oh,
something.
God, I'm
It's-
getting a hard
that's
on thinking
that's
about it.
what it's doing, but since it's constantly recording, unless she deleted every moment that she was naked and looking at herself, then he's now got all of that
Wow,
in addition to
that's
any
hot.
sex that she's had in it. So
Okay.
plus like going to your bank account, entering in your PIN if you've like got that memory.
Taking a shit?
So much stuff. Yeah, of course, taking a shit. Wait. Anyway.
Well, I don't know. They have it a little bit backwards because if it's from her perspective, so all it'd be like just a bunch of dongs.
Maybe they wanted a bunch of dongs.
It's like we want to steal this girl's memory of a bunch of dongs and her sucking dongs and
Yeah.
like taking it.
I think that'd be especially good if you were like a writer and you wanted to steal somebody's memory or like borrow somebody's memory.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
You're like, I wrote this movie. That movie is exactly my life. Hey, you stole my life. Better yet, just put that movie on screen.
Yeah, you stole my life. Damn it.
Think of the found footage movies you'd get with this thing, though.
Oh my god.
I didn't have any least favorite parts of this episode.
No, everything in this episode was so compelling.
From the beginning, and it just built. It built and built and built.
I think that's what like that word sums up this show entirely. Like
It builds.
just compelling.
compelling.
Yeah, it's just each of the episodes
Super
are really
compelling.
compelling, and I wanted to go to the end. I wanted to see it to the end.
This is
Exactly.
almost science fiction. It is science fiction.
Yeah.
But it's the most believable science fiction I think I've ever watched.
They don't go so far at the technology, but we're also at an age right now where we're getting all these crazy advancements in technology. But it's just
Yeah,
like
they freaking announced 8K.
it's like one.
what the hell?
Yeah, this is all one step further than what we've got currently in all of these. It's things that we could do with the technology we have. It's just maybe not as small as they've got it in these things. But we have the ability to record everything and play it back. It's just I imagine that there's no hard drive on that thing. It's going all to the cloud to store everything because you wouldn't have the space for it. So you're just having the receiver and it's tapping into your nervous system so that you can use your eyes as the camera and all that. So
You know, I really like the controller too.
the little remote.
It's
for it.
not a bunch of buttons. It's so simple, and
Yeah.
everyone knows how to use it.
It's similar to like the little Apple TV remote that's just got one little button.
Oh, is that what it
thing on
has?
Yeah, just the simplicity of function.
It's so scary.
So very, very cool stuff. So what did you rate this season then?
I rated this 5. I didn't watch the other 3
Not yet.
because I didn't want to confuse it.
Yeah.
But I cannot wait till we're done with this so I can watch the other
Yes.
3 fucking episodes.
Yeah, I really want to
Let me
watch
go
the
ahead
rest.
Since I
do that.
picked it, I went all through and I watched every single one of those
Oh,
episodes.
okay, so-
I
so
could not stop.
Were you equally as satisfied with the second half as you were with this half?
I think so.
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. But yeah, it's a continuation like I did. And then I found out that they just aired a Christmas episode in December.
Those Brits and their
And
Christmas
it stars
specials.
John Hamm.
Like The Office.
So it's got John Hamm in the starring role of it.
Wow.
Which one's he again?
Mad Men. Don Draper. Yeah. So seems cool, but that one's not on Netflix yet. So now I need to find a way to watch the Christmas episode.
You'll find a way. Where there's
Yes.
a will, there's a Smith.
I'll find that one. But I'm excited that there's more Black Mirror out there. And then after I watch that, then I'll be sad that I don't have any more to watch for a while.
Are
But
they-
yeah, 5 stars.
Are
for
they
me.
going to do more?
I hope so. Like this is now just now gaining all of the traction in
Right,
America.
it's taking off
It's
now.
from 2011 is when they did the first season, but like any of the British shows like Sherlock, they take 4 years off.
They
between
do.
Yeah.
everything. So we might someday get some more, but it's the thing of they're gonna wait until they've got good enough stories.
Yes, that's what I love. You don't wait. you don't wait to turn out just a mediocre product. You take
Yeah.
your time.
Oh, the Brits, yeah, and they'll end series no problem. That's what I like.
So
Yeah.
if they've got more stories, he'll come out with more of them. If they've got more that they feel are worthy of it. And the great thing too is with this is you've got the ideas that are the same, but you're gonna have different casts. You don't need to wait on the same cast being available.
Yes.
and
Yeah.
all that.
That's the benefit of a miniseries. Absolutely 5 stars.
Yep.
Can I say one thing I just
5
noticed?
stars easy.
5 stars. Yeah.
Yeah.
One more thing that I just thought of.
Yeah.
Imagine if you could erase your memory and you could erase you watching this this series and you could watch it over and over again.
This series of instant discussions.
But that's not erasing your memory, though.
that too.
It's just erasing, like, you're thinking more like Eternal Sunshine. This is just like erasing recordings of your memory.
Yeah. It's not
Not-
really erasing your memory. It's just erasing the
no.
perfect memories of it.
I see.
Your
Like,
eidetic
so-
memory.
Yeah, that's more Eternal Sunshine. They're kind of more like a traditional thing because it's the ability for her to play back the evidence for him. That's what she's able to delete there. She's got her imperfect memory that her brain's still capturing that can be distorted over time or that she could lose naturally, but it isn't taking place of the memory center of your brain. So yeah, it's not full
I
Eternal
stick to what I
Sunshine,
said.
which I think what makes it more believable.
Yeah.
Well, you should go back to our Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind episode.
I still wish I could do that and watch Fight Club over and over and over.
That would be cool. That would be cool to watch something again for the first time.
But you guys did
So
a whole
5 stars all around?
5 stars all around.
Fuck
stars all
yeah,
around.
bro. America.
Yeah, you know what that means.
Even though it's British. Oh, are we doing...
We're going game show again.
Yeah.
We're playing Steffan Wins.
Steffan wins. Do 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 do
Part two.
do. Let's play Steffan wins.
Yeah.
Test your buzzers out. Make sure they work.
1492,
Tony's work.
Jim.
And Steffan's work. Tony, you've got experience with these buzzers from Outsmart Charles, so you've got the
Advantage.
here.
You sound like Steffan's
Steffan,
brother.
you're related to Tristan, who
Had terrible luck with these
famously
buttons.
terrible. It's not working for me.
horrible
It's
luck.
not pressing fashion. Anyway,
He told me so.
all right.
8 times.
So this is gonna be a little weird because we don't have box office on these ones. So first question: how many viewers? How many millions of viewers did this have in the UK when it aired on television for
Ouch.
the first season? I want like the average for the first season.
What channel? All right, go ahead.
Tony,
I'm going to say 10 million.
that is incorrect.
Could you repeat it? I just missed.
All right, how
I missed a
many
small portion.
viewers in the UK did this have when this first season aired on average in the UK? I missed something there.
And he said 10 million.
Yeah,
Yep.
I said 10 million in
I'm
the UK.
going to say 9,999,999.
Oh.
I'll give it to you, but you're way off because it was
Probably like 3 or
between 1 and 2 million.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the UK on
Yeah.
television on some like
My-
cable thing. Do you know how much like
They have like
viewership?
4 stations over there.
Yeah.
Like American Idol at
cable.
its peak was like 13 million, but like The Walking Dead is 4 million. You're ridiculous. Don't
Yeah,
know these
I thought
If-
everybody in the
to
UK
be
watched
fair-
the same shit.
My
Stephanie gets that point.
instinct guess would have been 1 million.
You would think
Yeah.
so, right? That they would just stay inside and watch TV because it's always cold out there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's cold and rainy.
Nothing to
It's
do out
fucking
there.
foggy over there.
Yeah.
You can't do
I wouldn't
shit.
leave my flat.
All right. So from the first episode, approximately how long did the guy have sex with the pig? In the reality of the show, not in the time that you watched it.
Ooh.
Stefan.
2 hours.
All right, that's it's close maybe.
Oh, come on.
I'll give it to you.
What? No.
You can't tell Tony that. You can't give him that
They
hint.
didn't give an exact time on it.
So what the... Whatever.
He rang in
dude.
first.
That's true.
Yeah, it was over 1 hour. They showed the 1 hour marking.
Yeah, and I was going to
passing
say
on
less
there.
than 2 hours.
Yeah, and
You're a
I wouldn't
dick.
know if that's exactly correct.
Over 1 hour, yeah, 2 hours. Whatever, dude.
That's a long time to have sex with a pig.
That is long.
You can't just say less than 2 hours. Then I could say
I was gonna
more
say
than a minute.
I was going to say an hour and 59 minutes.
All right, so ringing in counts, guys. Ringing in counts.
Well, now that you're hooking Stefan
from the
up.
second-
Remember, this is called Steffan Wins.
This is called Steffan Wins, and Steffan's living up to the name so
He's
far.
winning.
All right, in the second episode, how much did the ticket for Hot Shot cost for Bing?
Damn.
That was...
Wait, for
Tony.
Bing?
Yes. That was the main character's name.
It was 15,000.
Incorrect.
Oh.
15 million.
$1 million. God damn it.
The episode is called 15 Million Merits, and that's how much it costs for him. It normally costs 12 million, but for him it costs 15 because he's black.
Racism. Wow.
All right. Let's see. What show does Abby, that's the girl from that episode, end up on after Hot Shot?
What the fuck's it called?
All right, Tony.
Bang Bus.
Nope.
No.
That would be a great show.
Steffan, higher or lower?
Okay, just give him the fucking.
I'm gonna say higher because there's more letters.
All right, I'm gonna give you 5 seconds.
No, you can just skip me. It's fine.
Okay.
I can't remember. I cannot remember the name.
Is it
It
called
was
like,
called. It was called what?
Is it called like rape something?
Oh, close. Wraith Babes.
Oh,
That's it. Wraith.
Babe.
I was trying to remember
the guy's
that
name is
word.
Wraith. So, but yeah, if you couldn't see it written, of course. Then.
Bang Bus, man. I would do like Sex Subway. Or
Sex
like,
Subway instead of Bang Bus?
Yeah, or like.
Oh, it's a UK. They have that
Yeah,
underground.
Sex
Oh, yeah.
Subway.
Mind the gap.
Mind the gap.
Anyway, you wouldn't get it.
I recognize that from somewhere. But
And that's what's on all the subways down there. It says mind the gap because there's a gap between you and the train.
Oh, God.
And anyway, it
it's
was also
so
a reference
funny.
Mind the gap.
to
That's such a,
something, another kind of gap.
it's such a British thing to
All
say.
right.
Mind the gap.
What was the name of the memory device in the third episode? Tony.
I know it.
Shit.
I know it. You better get this.
Redo.
You do know.
Oh, really?
Stefan.
Wait, me?
Yeah?
Grain.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it was great.
All right. Now for the tiebreaker question.
Wait, is this actually?
Is it
Never
tied?
mind.
No, Stefan's got all the points right now. But Tony, you can save some face. You
Fine.
got
No,
this.
no, no. Double or nothing. Double or nothing. Okay.
Sure.
Next
why
question
not?
wins.
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing means I still win.
No, next question
Oh,
wins.
you just get nothing. All right. How many credits did Bing inherit? Stefan.
30 million.
No.
29 million.
Oh.
You were not right on, so you did
Oh,
not get the final
I
question
thought
right.
You said it had
I
to be
thought-
more
I
or
thought-
less than. It was. He got like 15 million.
I interpreted that as earned, not as in or whatever.
inherit.
I know it's 12.
Yep. He inherited 12 million. Okay.
I knew that
so
answer. Shit.
This game's stupid.
Tony question mark of the last one. Okay, so you are both tied one game each now on this.
Did he actually win the last
The
one?
battle continues.
Do we know
next
that? I
week.
think.
Yeah,
last
Tony won
one.
the
He
last one.
smoked you in Zoolander,
Sure.
dude.
Sure. Well, thank you all for watching, listening to the podcast. Remember to share us with friends and torture them with all of this greatness and rate, review, all that good stuff so that we get numbers and all of that. Give us your feedback if you think we could do anything differently. If you like the mic setup that we started using now.
Give us your star
make us
ratings.
Better.
If you'd like to see us make out,
If you think they need
Please.
more Dez on the show or more Kelbell,
Yes. Yeah. What are we going to be watching next? This is going to be Stefan's pick. We use these every episode.
Every single episode.
It's now the talking.
It's something that John's gonna hate.
yes.
So I already know the category.
Yeah,
Horror films.
you already know the category because it's anime.
Yay!
I hate anime. I'm
It's-
not coming back next time.
It's anime.
Visuals is so great.
It's anime. I've only watched one episode of,
Good.
and I've only heard amazing things about. I did not like the first episode, but I'm gonna
Good.
choose it anyway
It's
because
an awesome thing to pick.
everyone's told me that if I just watch it, it's gonna be great. No, because it's a very critically acclaimed anime,
Yep,
what is
okay.
and me not liking it's gonna be interesting.
Good.
All right.
So this is something you don't like already. Not a blind pick that you don't
It's
like.
gonna be Attack on Titan.
Oh,
I've heard things about it.
Can we not call it a blind pick in front of you know who?
in front of D-E. He's like spells it like I can't spell it.
Like that. Like that's the problem, right?
Let
shit.
let me know what you think of Attack on. Well, actually, I guess I'll watch the podcast because I want. It's an interesting
Well,
show.
I'm gonna say, but if you remember, do you remember the very, very first episodes? Because I'm
Yes.
just gonna pick a random number of episodes that accumulates about to 2 hours. If you can just pick a number of episodes for us, that makes sense.
Like watch the first. It's a half hour each to watch the first 6.
First 6, all right, that sounds good.
All right.
6. It's
'Cause
3
that'll be-
hours.
3 hours.
Because
I
I was,
watched Lord of the Rings last night.
That's different.
No, it's not.
That's true.
are they're an hour long? No.
No, they're half hour long.
Yeah, they're
The
22, right?
Opening sequence is like 1,000 hours long.
I was looking at the
Just fast forward
titles.
through that.
I was looking at the titles of the episodes, and like it's Battle of Trost, and then it like goes part
Spoilers.
1 to like whatever. So I was just like, oh, well, that's awkward.
Okay, so check and make sure there's no like multi-parters in there.
No, that's why I was checking. But then
Alright.
like the Battle of Trost is like 10
All right,
episodes
good.
or
So
some
6
shit.
episodes.
So yeah,
So when you guys watch anime, do you guys watch the dub or do you guys watch the sub?
Oh, that's something you gotta tell us. Subtitles are dubbing.
I was about to ask him
choose.
for advice, but it doesn't make sense in this case.
No, I'm gonna guess he's gonna say dubbed.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I watch the dubs always. Although I have heard, because a lot of times the dubs get a lot of, they get knocked a lot. in
Yeah.
the anime
Do you think
world.
the dubbing here was good?
I've heard a lot about the dub. I heard the dub was really good. I've watched it, but obviously it can't compare with the sub. So
Yeah.
But I have heard a lot of good critiques on the dub.
I'm gonna do the dub
Okay.
either way. I don't give a fuck.
All right, we're doing dub then.
All right, dub.
If someone's just gonna say I'm watching dub no matter what,
Yeah, I'm gonna watch
then
that.
we're doing.
I can barely read.
Just so we're on the same page, we're gonna do the dubbing.
For 3 hours reading.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Now, thank you all for watching. Check with you next week. Bye.
And don't forget to fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Yay! Fuck.
Fun trying to cut that out of every
Fuck, fuck,
episode.
fuck, 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 fuck.